Hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone. So as usual, we're going to start just by checking that the streams are working. We are on Twitter and on the YouTube channel. What happens? Oh yeah, good. It shows up. All right, good. So I am
Good.
confident that I am now sharing the right links with everybody. That's a good step. So hello, if you're joining us live now or watching this later. It's just Julie and me today.
Yeah.
Um, and we've got a special sort of update. We are, as we'll show you in just a minute, deep in building mode. And Julie, I can speak for myself. It feels incredible.
It does.
A
I
little
mean, it
overwhelming.
does. Yes, a little bit. But it's great. Just taking on uh, more speed, more projects. People are getting onboarded, and that just it feels good. It feels good taking shape every week.
The people is my favorite part. It's been
Yeah,
so,
mine too.
we've been meeting some kindred spirits out there. So, as always, this is our agenda. We're going to make it quick this week, start with some shout outs, talk about what we've done, share our next steps, share yours, and then we are open to Q&A for anybody who's here. As always, the reason we do this weekly update is that we are a Project Catalyst funded project, and we are really excited to be questioning everything, including how we hold ourselves accountable to the rest of the community. So that's why we do this every Friday. Actually, before I keep going, we decided earlier today to move these weekly updates to a little bit earlier in the week, starting next week. So people can find us closer to 1:15 UTC, starting next Friday. So we'll
Great.
announce that a little more. So we've got some shout outs.
Yeah.
We mentioned kindred spirits, and Julie, you introduced your college friend,
Yeah.
right? Mila, to us.
Yeah, actually, yes. So welcome, Fila, on board for jumping in and sharing project management expertise. She just engaged with that crazy idea of Gimbalabs, and obviously got engaged with Cardano and the whole um, blockchain topic. And we're happy to have her. Fila is a very experienced program and project manager, have or has worked formerly in large IT projects for many years. So having her on board is a really value add to us because I mean we're just living in that project world, agile project world, and our playground really requires a sophisticated approach to really combine the basic and advanced elements of project management and agile project management to really make this experience even better for everybody who's joining us on that in that format. So we are excited to have you, Fila. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, couldn't have said it better. I learn so much every time I talk to Fila. Just clarifying what we do. And, it's hard work right now because we're open to anything and we're questioning everything as we learn how things are going to work in this new world. And expressing that to Fila has always pushed me to think, oh, wait, yeah, is there a better way to say this? How do we talk about what we're doing? So much more to come on that.
Yeah.
Um, I want to give a specific shout out to Peter among everybody in the playground team. We're really starting to complete tasks every week. Um, and Peter came in as I think he saw one of the weekly updates, showed up and said, "Hey, how can I get involved?" And he's a front end developer, and we decided for practical reasons to build the Colab DApp in React Native. And he said, I've never done React Native before, but let's go, let's learn it. So he's really taken the lead in embracing that tool, has been a teacher to me as we've learned it together. So we had a good time this week. And then parallel to the playground, the Swarm Sessions team for coming into that playground work, recognizing where they can help us to improve that work and also how we can support theirs. I mean, it's just the best kind of collaboration. When we started doing this, the hope was that any work that we do would just naturally find alignment with other people. And I just feel like I'm hanging out at a party with my cousins when I hang out with the Swarm Sessions crew, because these are just, the alignment there is so cool. That's right. Grimlock. Is this AA or is this a different A?
I don't know.
I don't recognize that logo.
A, are you A?
Is this the A?
Probably it is.
So yeah, we're pumped to have Grimlock hanging around. And I'll tell you more about some of the Swarm Sessions work in just a minute. And yeah, again, if that is the real A, shout out as always to you. I know that you and Roberto were going to bring Proto back today, but that's delayed till next week for very good reasons, because the IOHK team is really busy. But everybody, coming attractions for next week, look for Proto to come back. We've got Roberto A and some special guests, at least one special guest from IOHK joining. So looking forward to that. Okay. So what we've done, the biggest thing is we're in building mode. And Julie and I talked earlier today just about how the week was going. It's overwhelming right now. There's so much. But I also feel a real sense of being grounded right now. It is the A. I feel a sense of being grounded right now because we are doing real development work right now, and that's what we're here for. So it's really cool to have met the people and to find the tasks where we can say, "Yep, that's where we're going to put our energy." So really, that's the biggest thing we have to report. Looking forward to having fruits of this labor to share. Drilling into a couple of these things, right? We're working on the redesign of Gimbalabs.com. It's no longer just me hacking away at Next.js. There's a team behind this now. So we're excited about that. Roberto released another video. He and Jaime Caso did the Linux install for a local Dandelion environment, and they did a really good job talking about more of kind of the details of how you use Dandelion. So that's been great. Dandelion, it feels like the infrastructure needs to be updated or upgraded every week because more people are using it all the time. And so we're doing big work behind the scenes to make sure that it's not just Roberto continuing to upgrade that, but also that this is turning into a more sustainable system. More updates on that coming soon. We brought Gabe aboard to help with the redesign of Gimbalabs.com. We're interviewing people now for the Dandelion project lead, and we are quickly creating more roles. And I guess Fila fits in too. She's coming aboard to help us out.
Yes, yes.
Definitely. And there's a whole bunch of us working through the Plutus Pioneers program. Roberto said he can't wait to do it. I don't know when he's going to fit that in. But this is right. This is where we are at this moment in history, where there's so many exciting things to do. And I'm grateful to have a little time to dedicate to Pioneers. Sorry, Julie, I just read through that whole list.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's right the pace we wanted to set for this update. So great.
That's right. Can we finish under 10 minutes? I don't know. Let's see.
Maybe.
I think I just gave those updates on hiring, so no need to say too much more about that. Playground development tasks continue to emerge, and one of our next steps is playground number 2 is getting off the ground right now. We're really excited to welcome Sahil aboard as the technical leader on that project. But if you are somebody watching this or just hanging out around the Gimbalabs community right now, and you have front-end skills that you would like to learn to apply to more of a focused DApp project, make sure to reach out to us about that. Roberto shared that, he's continuing, like I already said, to make those dandelion deployments more reliable. And tomorrow, I'll be joining the Swarm Session weekly meeting. They do it on weekends, just to make it accessible to more people, right? Who are still, obviously, a lot of people still have to work during the week. And Swarm Sessions really wants to be so inclusive. So, they're making this a chance for people to dip their toes into the Cardano community. I think that could be a really cool opportunity.
Nice.
And so, yeah, so your next steps, just like us, we hope that you'll keep building and let us know if you need help getting started. I think Julie and I both talk to a lot of people every week who have ideas for things to build. Remain open for that. Yeah.
Or join us on Discord. This is always an option to get a direct involvement, definitely. And I think our webpage will offer some options as well to have another channel open to ask questions or get in touch with us. But that's coming soon.
Excited.
So,
A lot of people have been asking, what is Gimbalabs anyway? And we'll do a better and better job over time, showing that, the website, among other things. Cool.
so open to your questions. I am curious. Are there questions? I love the question part.
It's so much fun.
Always. Yeah.
It just makes me feel so happy to see A calling out Grimlock in the chat. I mean, this is,
Yes.
your worlds are starting to collide. Yeah. I need more old friends showing up. I've been working on them. They're getting more interested.
Oh, yeah. Definitely you are working on it. So that was under 10 minutes, I think.
I think we almost snuck it in.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, everybody else is out there working and building too. So it's a really cool moment, and I can feel the energy. It's been really, really cool how conversations have changed this week to kind of being like, yeah, there's stuff to do. Let's just do it. All right. Well, if nobody has questions, we'll leave it there then. And
wish you a happy weekend.
Back at you, my friend. Yeah, get back to those kiddos. And yeah, look for, as always, yeah, good reminder, A. I know this whole thing about having a stake pool, I'm still getting used to it.
Oh yes, please stake with us. Obviously. How much do we need to get to the mark of 1.5? Do you have an overview?
We have a bit of a ways to. I think we're at like 250,000 so far. So we'll.
Yeah. Anyone out there who has 1 ADA, just delegate it to Gimbalabs. Doesn't matter how much. Everything sums. So we're grateful for that, and we will take care of it.
Well, and as we share the plan, that's on us to continue to then share the plan of what that pool is going to mean for the Gimbal treasury. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So
there's a more fundamental idea behind that. It really is included in the concept of how Gimbalabs we want this to work. So yeah, but we're working on that. Yeah. So what does 0.0 mean?
That's like when you see something that sparks your interest and your eyes go, what?
Okay. I didn't know that. Oh, okay. I'm outdated then.
Oh yeah, this is hacker speak.
Okay, good. Okay. Good.
All right, everybody. Thanks for being you. Julie, thanks for being you. And
Thanks, James.
make sure to look us up at a slightly earlier hour next week and moving forward for the weekly update. All right. Happy weekend, everybody.
Happy weekend.